Hello, cutie pie. Hello, cutie pie.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Hello, cutie pie.
I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always watching.
Good morning! Hi! That's like the first time in like forever. Sorry, I'm like looking behind me. That's like the first time in like literally forever that the fucking Hi Friar, how are you doing today, lovely? First time in forever that the freaking song was able to end right when the ads ended. Like, I never get it to work exactly that way because it's always just like a little, like, Twitch gets a little fucky and it doesn't realize that I'm streaming when I am, and so it doesn't start like a minute in, and so it doesn't finish until like after the song is over. So I'm glad that it worked out to have the perfect entrance, thankfully. Anyways, hello! Hi, Mocha! Congrats on first, and thank you for the lurk. Mwah! Love you. Hi, Cole. Hi, Milk. Milk, thank you so much for the lurk. Hi, Giga. How you doing, lovely? Hi, Idiot. Thank you so much for the lurk. I appreciate you. And hello, Bach. Hello. Today I literally did nothing. I mean, first of all, I'm sorry I'm like 30 minutes late to stream. Hell! Boom, 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 boom. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. I got that. Hello, Ted. Thank you so much for the cookie delivery. I appreciate it. It wouldn't be an Emmy stream if it was on time. Yeah. So I got a little distracted. So first of all, I was like I had to eat food, so I ate my food. And around when I finished it was 8 o'clock. And then I was like grabbing and getting all my drinks ready. Just like 30 minutes late, just a little bit. And then when I was sitting down to like set everything, hi Tal, how are you doing, lovely? And when I was sitting down to get all my stuff ready, like and open for stream, I noticed, because I was in Rainy Renton's Trolls 3 movie night tonight, because like I wanted to watch it again because I enjoyed it a lot. I noticed that we were at the end of the movie where like my like two favorite songs are at. So I was like, oh man, I have to stay for the last two songs. And so I stayed until the two songs were over, and then that's when I started stream. Basically I was like, okay, now that I've done that, I feel good. I'm doing good. Today was like a lazy day. Dad, thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Holy shit, thank you. Innocent and whistling. Oh, wait, 1 second. Definitely couldn't be me. But thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. It's the first of the year. There's been streams though, Giga, where I've been on time. There have been streams where I've been on time. Like, like before Christmas. I was on time then, remember? Remember that, Giga? Remember that time? Anyways. So, I stayed for the song. And then, I did add up, right precisely when they intend to. Then I must be a bad mage, okay, Tal? I must be a bad mage, because, like, I intended to arrive at 8, but I was doing things that just, like, made me not arrive at 8. Cut it off part of my allowance to afford them. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it. Since I don't have uni expenses for now. Oh, is it because you're on break? I started my day off, going on a fetch quest for Toby Foods, starting the year off right, serving our feline overlords. Of course, the feline overlords always take precedent. I mean, that is summer break free until March. Oh my god, that's a long-ass break. Holy shit. But, like, yeah, always gotta feed the animals. Man, I think when I get a job, guys, I'm gonna get my first dog. So my goal, okay, I've never really talked about this, but I have this goal to get, like, 5 different types of dogs, because I'm an indecisive motherfucker and I cannot decide on what kind of dog that I would actually want to get. So I'd rather just get them all rather than having to make a decision and be regretful about it. So I might become a crazy dog person, but and if you're asking the breeds that I want, is Cocker Spaniel, Dachshund, shelter puppers. I mean, I'd probably look for some dogs from the shelter. Just because, like, first of all, buying them, like, from, like, breeders is a little inhumane, and two, they're really expensive. Yeah. I remember the last time that I've Cocker Spaniels, though, we did get them from breeders, but that was because they were breeding show dogs, essentially. And, like, basically they, like, took the dogs that, like, couldn't be show dogs, and, like, were selling them to the, you know, to anyone. Well, the place where I got them from was for shows, because Cocker Spaniels are show dogs. I don't like how Cocker Spaniels are, like, groomed, however, for, like, shows. Like, I feel like, I don't know. I don't like the way that the hair falls. I like how, my family, like, basically took care of the dog, which was basically, like, we shaved all its hair off, so it grew very evenly. No, I'm saying that I would I would look in the shelters nearby, of course. Like, that is something that I would look at first and foremost before I do anything else, because I know it is important to take care of the dogs that are in said shelters, because, you know, they need the help, and they've been sometimes treated poorly in the past. But type of dogs that I'm looking for include Cocker Spaniel, Dachshund, Corgi. I want a Corgi. Look, the little nub legs. Maybe I only want 3. Is it only those 3? Maybe. No, I do want a Carl IRL. There's a reason why I got Carl, is because I love fucking corgis. I literally love corgis so much. So maybe only 3. Yeah. Shelters are always first option. The corgi butt. Bro, I love Carl, okay? Carl is a beautiful, beautiful dog. I love him to death. If you get him in the shelters, you'll probably know a little about their temperament before you adopt. Yeah, I would probably need a dog that's, like, you know, not difficult, obviously. I don't have the expertise with a dog to obviously take a dog that has been through some shit, essentially. I remember when we were younger, we got, like, this Cocker Spaniel from a shelter, and unfortunately we had to get them and give the dog back, which, like, it's always sad. But, like, essentially the dog was literally, like, biting me and my brother. Like, it was, like, constant, like, they would, like, bite us. And then, and we would put them up in, like, a little, like, obviously, like, it was a large space, but, like, a little kennel. Not really a kennel, but it was like it was our laundry room. We would put them in the laundry room with, like, you know, a little gate to, like, stop them from getting out, so that while we were, like, away, essentially. And then, they would, like, the dog would be able to climb out, and basically whenever it climbed out, it just started chewing up, like, our carpets, essentially. And, like, we weren't well equipped to take care of the dog, especially with me and my brother being, like, the age 5, 6. Like, we were young kids at the time, and, like, it was just too much on the plate, and we felt bad giving it back, and the shelter was like, yeah, you can never adopt with us again because you gave this dog back. And we're like, okay, sorry. And then there are the stray kitties that have pretty much adopt a human. Bro, I see so many TikToks of, like, the cat, what is it? The cat, what is it called? The cat, distribution system. There we go, I found it. The cat distribution system. And I'm like, damn. That's crazy. Secondhand doggos, best doggos, but you don't have to get and you don't have to train most of the time, and you often know if the dog is okay with your lifestyle speed. Yeah. I only adopt from shelters now. It's the best way to give a good dog in a home. I agree. It's a great, like, all doggos deserve a great home. Period. End of question. Like, it's not even a question, it's just a statement. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was told by my parents back in the day, where they're like, yeah, we can't adopt from them anymore because we gave this dog back. And we're like, okay. Okay. So we, like, never, like, went near the shelter again. Make you sign a contract that if you can't take care of the animal you adopt, you will surrender them back to the shelter so they can assure the animal's taken care of. Yeah, and we took the animal back to Happy New Year, Chimera. Hello, how are you doing? We took the dog back to the shelter. Like, it's not like we just dropped the dog off on the street. No, but the thing is, we got different dogs. We just couldn't. No, like, the dog was biting me and my brother, like, and terrorizing us, essentially. It was more of the fact they couldn't handle with taking care of the dog's emotional needs, while also the dog was terrorizing their children. Like, it was just like, we weren't fit. We weren't fit with the dog. And, like, we did end up getting 2 dogs later. My beautiful dog, they're both passed away. Rest in peace. Little Red and Smudge. We both got them as, yeah, we weren't very compatible because, like, the dog was very protective of my mom in particular and did not like children. And it was a home with 2 little children, essentially. But after that, it was like a year or 2. Thank you for the toggle cape. I appreciate it. After like a year or 2, we got my 2 dogs, Little Red and Smudge. And I love them so very much. Or love them, I guess, because they're both gone. Yeah. Yeah, it was just like we were getting bit, and I remember being bit by the dog. Like, it was just that kind of situation. Chibi mode? I mean, you can redeem Chibi mode. I have a Chibi model. It's honestly, the Chibi model is like everyone's favorite for some fucking reason. Ah! Hi, Neo. Thank you for the eat, Carl. I obviously, like, I'm a child, so I don't know the exact thing. I could probably ask my mother on, like, the details more. But that is, like, what I remember of the incident was that we returned the dog. 5-head. I'm a 5-head. 4-head. There's my 4-head. My little chibi bean. My girlfriend's dog hates sneezes and will bark and nip if you sneeze with him in the room. Oh my gosh. Hi, Ari! Hello, lovely, how are you doing? Mwah! Head. Yeah, I'm a giant head. Me from Nintendo? Well, great, because I love Mii's. Honestly, Mii's were my favorite thing about the Wii. Also, Neo, what the fuck, you're live? Oh yeah, you're so right, he is live, huh? Bro, what is with all these people who are live and they pop up in my chat? Honestly. Just, like, say that you love me. Oh my gosh. No, I'm kidding. I love to see y'all. Love you. Watching my older half-brother's Genshin account. What do you mean you're watching it? Are you, like, are they away and then you're, like, just getting onto his account, essentially? Well... No, I should honestly get Miitopia. I've never gotten Miitopia, and I honestly should. How is it cheap now? Oh god, it's probably not cheap, honestly. Miitopia. Price. I just go shopping. What am I doing? Mootopia shopping. It's $40. Okay, someone's selling it for $30. $24 on eBay. Okay. I can do that. Someone's trying to sell for $90 on fucking the Switch one on Macari. Oh my god. Okay, I can get it for $20. That's not too bad. I might get the 3DS version of Miitopia, honestly. Yeah, kinda. He's focusing on Diablo. I think I can do more Genshin content without getting burnt out. I just hit AR60 without my ka-ching. Wow, okay. $20 for Miitopia, that's a bargain. That's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, like, that sounds like a fucking deal. I love everything with the Miis. So I have, what's the other Mii game? Mii Apartment game. What is that called? So you got Miitopia, and then what's like the one where they live all in like an apartment? You know what I'm talking about, right? Right, guys? Tomodachi Life. I have Tomodachi Life. God, Tomodachi Life is so fucking funny. Oh my god. Nai, come here. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Bye. Mwah, mwah. Love you. Thank you. I would spend $20 for ka-ching if she would come home. Bro, if I could give you my ka-ching, I would, Ari. I got her, I think on a...
Treasure.
I think I got her when I lost the 50-50, and I was literally like, you know what? I don't have ka-ching. So, like, that's cool. She's cool. You're a treasured hill. No, but, like, I have Tomodachi Life, and Tomodachi Life is so fucking chaotic. If you've never played Tomodachi Life, basically what happens is you make a bunch of Miis on your 3DS, and the game will pick your Miis, or I guess you make Miis in the game. I don't remember what it was. But it'll pick the Miis to, like, live in apartments, and then, like, you don't really do anything. All you do is give advice to your Miis. As what they go, like, do shit, essentially. And, like, you get, like, the weirdest fucking combos where someone's like, oh my god, I have a crush on this person. Help me confess my feelings. And it's like, it could be like Wario. People have, like, made funny videos where it's like, I'm trying to think of, like, one that's, like, really funny. But, like, basically two different, like, opposite characters just confessing their loves. No, you. Mwah. Treasure. Both of y'all. I'm a true ka-ching appreciator. She's avoiding me. Bro, honestly, like, sometimes it's... So it's like, with Genshin, I feel like I get, like, all of the games that not games, but all the characters that I want, like deeply want. It's like the game knows, like, the ones that I truly, truly want, and then the ones that I would like to have. And it'll give me the ones that I truly want, but whenever I want the ones that I, like, kind of want to have, the game will be like, here, take this lost 50-50. Because, like, I always win my 50-50s on the ones that I actually really want. Like, for instance, I won, one second, if I go to my, one moment, give me a second, wish tracker. If I go to my wish counter, so, for instance, I won my 50-50. I won my 50-50 for Farina. Okay. I was guaranteed him, so no. I lost 50-50. Where is it? Where's the last one that okay, it doesn't show it. Never mind. I don't have it, but another one that I won 50-50 with was Alhaitham, I think. Ganyu, I won 50-50. Albedo, I think I also won 50-50. I didn't really want Albedo, though. I was just kind of like, I'm just gonna wish, and if I get him, I get him. And then he just kind of appeared in 20 pools, and I was like, well, what can I do? Bro, I saw Alhaitham, and I was like, I want you. in my team. I didn't even know he was gay before then. But now I love him even more and finding that out. People made me's of pretty much all characters in existence. Think of a character and it probably has half a dozen me's at a minimum. Well, I'm more saying, like, they made me's in the Tomodachi life so that they would, like, confess to each other, essentially. And they're like, I'm very concerned. And, like, sometimes there'll be, like, 3 people who, like this one character. Uh-oh. Okay. My internet is, acting up. I love that. Okay. And, essentially, like, it'll be like, I love you. And then a third person will come in and it's like, no, I love you. And then, like, a 4th person can come in and it's like, no, I love you. Like, it's like, and then, like, it's just a fucking clusterfuck of people confessing their feelings to one person. It's like, it is so fucking hilarious. Yeah, that basic Eri. That's from Tomodachi Life. It's so fucking hilarious. Like, the game is just so funny. Yeah, so if you've never played it, I highly recommend it. It is just a funny game. But basically, a reality show, but it's actually fun. Exactly. It's unhinged in a child's dream way. Exactly. It's so unhinged where, like, people will fly out of, like, helicopters. Like, they'll fall out of helicopters just to be like, oh, I love you. Bailey, hello, lovely Yamachibi. Bailey, you're no, you're just in a stream. Frick. I thought you were still streaming. Frick frack. I still had you open. Let's get Emmy to make a me of status. I would look silly as a me, I think. Just a wee bit silly, Neo. But, right, what was I saying? Oh yeah, back to the dogs. Once we gave back the dog, it was like 2 years until we got another dog. And we got 2. We got Little Red and Smudge, and honestly, they were perfect, other than the fact that my brother being a fucking idiot. Sorry, bro, but you are. My brother dropped Smudge into a pool when we first got them. And so, after that, Smudge has been, well, it wasn't more like he dropped him, it was more like, I think he just kind of fell. I think it's just like he was walking and then he fell into the pool. Essentially. The dog, not my brother. And since then, the dog has been Smudge was afraid of water, essentially. Like, he was just, like, deathly afraid of water. Which is, like, you know, rough. But, like, they were both really good dogs. And I'm sad that they're gone. But they meshed with our family very well. They were very, very mellow. Smudge, however, was, like... Smudge was very active when we first got him, and his brother Little Red was very inactive. Good night, Bailey. I love you so much. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope you had a good stream. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have a good day at work tomorrow. I also go to work tomorrow, but I work at 2 p.m., so I get more time with chat. I know. I usually end at midnight, but I actually am going to stay up later. Oh, I know. Crazy. But basically, they were both, like, Little Red was very much mellow. He didn't really go anywhere. He was kind of inactive. And we think, after he passed, we think it was because he had this, like, disease that came in, like, their, litter, or, like, from the genes somewhere, you know? Because eventually, Smudge, although was very active, started to be very inactive. To be exactly the same as Little Red after Little Red's passing, and we found out that it was because he had a lot of, like, health issues. Yeah. But they're both really good dogs. Like, they might bark But they only have ever nipped at one person in the entirety time that we've owned them. And that one person was because they had a beard, and we were trying to tell them that our dogs did not like people with beards. I don't know why. They just didn't like people with, like, beards and, like, facial hair. Like, it was just not their vibe. And, like, even after, like, us telling him that, he put his face up to my dog Smudge, and, like, Smudge, like, tried to nip at him. He didn't, like, bite him or anything, but, like, he, like, you know, obviously went in to, like, to bite him. But that was the only time. And honestly, that's kind of on his fault, because, like, bro, don't put your fucking face into a dog that's barking at you because he doesn't like your facial hair. Like, I feel like that's like pretty common knowledge. Don't do that. But yeah, that's the whole dog saga. Dog police, where's your brother? So we can arrest him for his crimes against dog kind. Sorry, my bad. I don't think he actually dropped him. I think it was just the dog walked off into the pool. I was young at this point, so I don't, like, my memory is kind of hazy. I just remember that the Smudge was in the pool, and we had to, like, fish him out real quick. Essentially. But the dogs were very kind, very sweet dogs. We just kind of got lucky. I vibe to music, bro. I vibe to music. I love music so much. It is, like, my personality, I feel like. I shouldn't say that, because, like, it's kind of like, it kind of makes you a boring person if you say that your, personality is music. Yeah, my only personality trait is that I like music. Aren't I so cool? Like, oh my god. What do you mean a lot of people like music? What do you mean that's a common thing to like? That's my whole personality. I got lots of vibes in here. This playlist is a roller coaster of vibes. We could go from I love you like a love song into I'm not okay, trust me. Like, that's like two totally different vibes that are like going on in a song, but like, you know, it's a fucking bop and that's all it really needs to be. It's criminal not to have vibes. It kind of, yeah, you're kind of right about that. Okay, question to chat. Have you ever been obsessed with something that you've never seen before, but like you're like, I like the idea of it, so I'm going to obsess over it, even though I've never seen it. Like, if it's a movie, I've never seen it. If it was a TV show, I've never seen it. If it's a book, I've never read it. Like, I, for some reason, will get obsessive over things that I have never seen or read, essentially. Like, for instance, there's this author. Her name is, I'm trying to remember her name. Frick. I can remember her name, surely. Not really? Okay. Surely it's not just me. It could never be just me in this one specific scenario. What's her name? I'm trying to remember her name. I think it'll be easier to explain when I tell you, like, exactly what it is. Shit. Can't remember anything now. Okay, here we go. Elizabeth Lim. Okay? There's this author named Elizabeth Lim. I own every single book by Elizabeth Lim, and every single time a new book comes out by Elizabeth Lim, I buy the news copy. Have I ever read an Elizabeth Lim book? Never in my fucking life. Never in my life have I read her book, but I keep buying them. Why? Because I think that their vibes are similar to something that I might like. Just the idea that I might potentially like it. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this book. All these books. Because I'm like, in my mindset, I'm like, but like when I read it, I'll be mad at myself for not getting them now. It's not that. It's so for me, I really enjoy books that have inspirations from like Asian folktales, etc. Like Asian fantasy kind of stuff. I really like that genre. Like really like the genre. And like all of Elizabeth Lim's are like fantasy with like, you know, a lot of I don't remember what kind of folktale, but a lot of Asian inspired like folktales in it. And so like I'm frozen because again, internet sucks. And because of that, I keep buying her books because I'm like, I know I'm gonna fucking love this when I read it. I know it's gonna be my shit when I read it, but I haven't read any of her stuff yet because I'm someone who has a very long TBR, and every single time I get a new book that I'm like very excited about, I always put it at the fucking front of the line. So guess what? When I haven't reached these other books that came out a long time ago, they kind of end up towards the back of the fucking line. And then it's just like, well, why do you have them here? If they're just like, you're never gonna get to them. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but like also, fuck you. I'm doing my best here, puts down a fire with an extinguisher. I had a Ruby phase, never watched the show, the specials, or any comics, yet I was obsessed with it. Hi, Roomba! Hi, Happy New Year's! How are you doing? I've watched Ruby up until, I haven't watched season 9 yet. Caperton's mad because I haven't watched season 9 yet, but they were supposed to watch it with me and then they never did. And so, I just haven't watched it. At all. Period. And so they can go suck a pee-pee. Maybe it'll change when they decide to actually watch the ninth season with me. Speaking of which, I need to add this to this playlist because I actually really love this song. There we go. But yeah, she's they're like why wouldn't you watch it? I'm like, well, you said you'd watch it with me and you haven't yet, bitch. So I mean, when you do it, I'll do it with you. But like you haven't. So like, you know, I can't really say anything about that. I remember watching Ruby. It was really good for a minute, kind of confusing at some points though. I watched it all, I believe a year ago. So like in 2022, I think. I watched it all in 2022 in my Discord. And literally, I remember shitting on it the entire time. Not because like I hated it. I really do enjoy Ruby a lot. Like it's a really, I enjoy it. It's just that the writing is really bad. And I would point out when the writing was bad. I don't really know anything about animation, so I don't really say anything about animation. I just talk about the writing and the plot points and the plot holes, because that is something that I'm more familiar with, is like, you know, reading and like literature and like everything like that. Daquan, hello! How are you doing, lovely? But basically, I would talk in the chat, and I love the show, but there were some things that didn't make any fucking sense. And when I saw it, I would say it out loud, and like I said, it's not like I didn't enjoy the show. It was just like I loved it so much, but I also know how to poke fun of something that I enjoy. How are you doing, Daquan? But yeah, so that's what I mean when I say like I get obsessive over things that I've never seen or like read before. I just like, I go off of vibes, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna vibe with that, so I'm gonna buy everything that I could possibly ever have, so I don't have any FOMO whatsoever, because I have a really, If you've ever seen anything of me, you know that I have a lot of books. And the reason why I have a lot of books is because I have FOMO. Specifically in the book space, I have FOMO in the fact that, like, I am afraid that I will like a book really, 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 really much. Like, a lot. And then I'm gonna be afraid to basically miss out on getting something that's really cool before it's priced really, really high. So essentially, like, for instance, right, one second. I'm trying to find pictures of my bookshelves, but I'm not finding any. But I haven't found any. So for instance, I'll buy like really pretty editions of books because like although they're like what, $50 to get them now, a lot of people like to resell them for like over hundreds of dollars because they're like limited edition shit. And I'm like, I really don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for something that I could have originally gotten for $50. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Like, for instance, but this is something that I really enjoy, and I will never get rid of these books. I have Heartstopper volumes from this beautiful company called Fairy Loot, right? I bought them each for $50. Again, this is something that I bought each for $50. You can find them online now. Okay, Mercari is not really. You can find them now for, like, just 2 volumes, over $500. Something that I bought for a total of $150, you can find for well over $500. For, like, for 2 volumes, so for $100. Well over $500. And, like, yeah, it's just like, why? Why? It really just depends on, like, if you get something that's really popular, and then when it gets popular, people want to jack up the prices because they hate people. It's not like they do anything, they just want to get more money for it, so they fucking, like, reach the price up. It's, another thing that I have a really, like, tough time with. Hi, Merrick! How are you, lovely? Mwah! How are you? Yeah, this is the best way to start the new year. Hanging out with me. Also, it's gonna be, like, the last time you'll see me this week, so, like, just, like, hang out with me, because I won't be here for the rest of the week. Smile. Why? I'm actually, on Thursday, I'm going to Vegas. So I'm going to Vegas on Thursday. I'm going to party it up. Yo, with my mom. It's me and my mom. But I'm going to Vegas on Thursday. And so, woo, mom party, exactly. But it's going to be me and my mom, and we're going to go to Vegas, and we're just going to, like, gamble and have fun, etc. You know? And I won't be back until Monday. I'm not gonna, I have $200. I'm bringing $200 to gamble. Go see Minty and say hi for me. I need to message them. Thank you for bringing that up to me, by the way, Neo. Because I do want to meet up with Minty. Because I didn't know that Minty, I just thought that Minty was visiting when I saw the pictures. I didn't know that she lived in the vicinity. And so I was like, man, I had all these opportunities to see Minty because I go to fucking Vegas all the time. Like, like, my mom is a very big gambler, so she likes to go to Vegas, and I just kind of, like, tag along as her, like, as, like, her buddy. Because, like, if your parents gonna fucking pay for your trip to Vegas, like, would you not just go with her? I mean, like, let's be honest, if she's paying for your whole trip, like, I'm going. I'm sorry, I'm going. Easy peasy. It's not like she's paying too much, though. She's just paying for my flight, and then she's also paying for, she's paying for my flight, and then she's also paying for, like, food while we're there. But, like, the room that we're in is free. She didn't pay anything for the room that we're staying in, which is like a large expense that you can get for free. So, pog. Oops, sorry. But yeah, I will be uploading pictures, believe me, while I'm there. But yeah, on Thursday I go to Vegas and we're gonna have lots of fun gambling. I'm really excited to play, I haven't seen you in a year. What do you mean you haven't seen me in a year, Roomba? Do you mean like my face? I don't feel like I keep my face a secret. I feel like I make it pretty public. Oh, man, it feels like 2023 was just yesterday. You should tell your mom. My mom what? Thank you for the head pat, Cole, by the way. Okay. Bro, it touched the sun. It was so fucking far over my head. It's actually crazy. Come gamble in Washington? Washington State or Washington, D.C.? Which one? My mom goes to Washington, D.C. all the time. Washington is like, we don't really go to Washington. Well, there's Washington, D.C., Roomba, and then there's Washington, the state. Well, I just wanted to verify that it was Washington, the state. I figured it was. I just, you know, you never know. There's also a town called Washington in Massachusetts. Yeah, Nerix, do you mean like Washington the state, Washington in Massachusetts, or do you mean Washington, DC? DC. Which one is it, kid? No, but I probably won't be going to Washington anytime soon. But Nerix, I am planning on we're probably gonna move to Oregon come August. So, just saying. Just saying, Nerix. Massachusetts has, like, the fucking weirdest fucking, like, names for cities, I swear to God. Bro, you ask someone how to pronounce a Massachusetts town name and they'll just get all flustered. Yeah, Nerix. Yeah. New crib? Yeah, I'm actually really excited. I can't stand in this apartment anymore. I will never leave Worcester alone, okay? Thank you very much. It deserves to be fucking told. At least you say it right. Hill, who do you think I am? My dad grew up in Massachusetts. I said it wrong once and that man corrected me instantly. He was like, no, it's like this. And I'm like, okay, my bad, Worcester. I'm sorry. Probably more north because we're gonna be, we're trying to aim to be near Portland. Because, I need to get a job in library sciences. That's what I'm going for my degree for. Okay. Well, he didn't say it like that. He's like, oh yeah, Worcester? And I was like, oh, okay, my bad. Look, yeah, did you forget that my dad grew up in Massachusetts, Hill? Did you forget that again? Yeah, I hope I get Massachusetts names right because yeah. Cause he would just I don't know how to say any of that, man. Woburn? Hingham? Bro, Narek. Bro, Narek. I've never said this, but Ben is from Tillamook. Like, his parents live there. So I've been there. I've been to Tillamook before. It's really beautiful. But also, it was kind of like the worst because all they had was seafood, and I was like, I don't like seafood. Let's go get some dairy products. We going to the cheese factory, Derek? Is that what's going on? We're going to the cheese factory there? Yeah, so basically we get cheese and like ice cream from Tillamook all the time because it's like, look, this is where you grew up. Hee hee hee. Let's get the food from where you grew up from. Man lived in the literal like middle of nowhere, I swear to God. Maybe we can go sometime. Yeah. But like, yeah, I haven't been to the cheese factory before. Because when I did go visit, it was like literally I think for a couple hours. I was hanging out at his house that time. It was nice. But that's kind of why we're moving up there is one, Ben went to college up there, and so like some of the colleges like he has a little bit more early like way in. And then also it kind of helps that we still have some sort of support with like his parents being there. So it's not like we're like moving out to a new state with no one that we know in any kind of vicinity. Also, the more that I keep talking about how we're moving there, the more people that I find out live in fucking Oregon. I thought I only knew one person who lived in Oregon, and then like I hear that Bex lives in Oregon. I hear that fucking Sleepy's thinking about moving to Oregon whenever she can. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I gonna have like a whole vicinity of people that I know now that are like living in fucking Oregon that I can hang out with? I don't know Cali Bun streams. But like it's just funny to me. Like I had no idea until recently. I'm sure he's been there a bunch of times. No, he has, Narek. Basically, so for Christmas this year, his mom got me from the cheese factory. His mom got me a macaroni and cheese shirt and then macaroni and cheese socks. Hello, Turtle. Yeah, Ophi threw you here a while back. Yeah. I love Ophi. She's so sweet. I love her to death. As in, like, I don't know if you mean, like, through us today, because I think she's still streaming. Right? Because she didn't raid me today. It was a while back. She ended a few minutes ago. Well, she didn't raid here. So I don't know where she threw y'all. But yeah, it's well, how you do? I'm doing good. How you doing? But yeah, so like I got like macaroni and cheese socks and macaroni and cheese shirt from his mom from like the cheese factory, and I'm like, thanks. I guess I don't have the heart to tell her that I'm never gonna wear like most of those things outside. Like I wear the shirt as like a PJ shirt. But I'm never gonna wear those socks. I am never gonna wear those socks ever. What do I even wear them with? Like what? Like they're cheesy. Pun not intended. No, they're long socks. You would be able to see them. With everything? It would clash with everything. Where's the make Emmy redeem? Are you gonna make me wear the macaroni and cheese socks? But essentially with Crocs. The funny thing is I got Crocs for Christmas from my mom. So basically what happened was me and my mom were shopping for Christmas. Well, not really Christmas, but we were at the mall together. Because a lot of times I will go with my mom and we'll walk the mall. I like to walk the mall because one, it's a good way for me to exercise. Two, my mom, I love her to death. But my mom, she likes to say how my dad is a pushover a lot. But my mom will buy me a lot of things just because I ask her. Like, I'll be like, hey mom, can you get me this? And she just goes, okay. And like for like the things that she says no to, it's not like it's a big deal to me. I'll just be like, okay, whatever. So like we go to the mall and basically we go walk. She like buys some stuff for me. It's like a win-win, you know? And we get to eat at Shake Shack. So it's a win-win-win. So we're walking the mall and one day she sees like this like middle area where they're like selling Croc charms, like very obviously like knockoff Croc charms, right? Because like they're not from Crocs. So she goes over there because she says that it's like 10 for 10, I think. Rip, when you move, you won't get to do mall walking with mom anymore. Yeah, but she'll be excited because she'll just come up just so she can go hiking. I don't think you understand. My mom is wall mocking. My mom is really loves Oregon. So she's actually like somewhat excited for me to move because she's like in her mind she's like, now I have more of a reason to go to Oregon. And now I can go like to Oregon and I can go walk some trails and like look at this beautiful scenery. Cuz like, and she's also like, and if Emmy lives in Oregon, I have more of a way to convince my father to for them to retire in Oregon, because that's what her dream was, to retire in Oregon essentially. So it's like I'm also kind of just helping her plans. Great excuse to go camping and go clamming. I do not like camping. My mom and I do not like camping. She likes to just walk like nature trails essentially and like beautiful landscapes, but she does not like camping. My dad likes camping though, and I don't like camping. Go glamping. I don't like camping at all. I don't like the outdoors, okay? I like the outdoors to an extent, but I don't like it when it gets nighttime, especially because bugs, okay? Outside is where the fucking bugs live. Inside is where the bugs aren't. So if I stay inside, the bugs can't get me. My fear is to have a bug climb in my nose, climb in my ear, climb down my throat, something like that. That is my legitimate nightmare. If that ever happens to me, I will pass away right then and there. Pass away. The bugs goes on an adventure. Bro, like, so one time, my aunt and uncle really like to go camping, and they like to go and they drive around in their little van, and they go camping from their van, essentially. And they'll drive around the country doing that. So one time they were they're staying in the vicinity of my parents' house, so we went to go visit them. And they started telling us a story about how a bug climbed up their nose. And like they had to like sneeze it out. And I'm like, I'm standing here, I'm fucking mortified. I'm like, I didn't even know that shit could fucking happen, speaking of Ruby. I'm like, oh my god, why still? I love Ruby songs. Yeah, it is. It is. This will be the day. I only have 2 Ruby songs on here, but they're such bops. I should honestly do a cover of my favorite Ruby opening. Which is not this one, it's the other one that I have on this place. This is my second there. This will be the day you open up the door. Revolution, here ready for revolution. Welcome to the new world of new solutions. Welcome to the world of bloody evolution. Let's Just Live is very good. No, what do you mean, let's just live? I'm very confused. Is that a Ruby song? This one? This song is This Will Be the Day. Let's just live. I'm looking. Give me a second. Give me a moment. This will be the day we're waiting for. This will be the day we open up the door. Let's just live. That is not my favorite song, by the way. I'll tell you my favorite song in just a second. Oh, I see it. I hear it. I see it now. Volume 4. Okay. Wait, let me remind myself of Volume 4 real quick. I had a tier list of all the songs, and I don't remember. I think I said second season song. Was there a second or third season song that I was like, this is my least favorite song? Okay, it's not second season, because I have that. This Time to Say Goodbye. Maybe it's third season? Maybe it was season 3. I'll listen When It Falls. It might have been When It Falls. But my favorite song essentially is my favorite song is from Volume 8, and it's For Every Life. This one's okay. Sorry, Hill. It's not my favorite. I'm not saying it's bad, it's just not for me. Okay, I can play Volume 8 in just a second. Give me a second. I think this is the one that I didn't like. Let me listen to this. I think this is the one that I didn't like. Because there's one that I absolutely hated. I was like, man, this is not it. Yep, this is it. This is the one that I did not like at all. I really don't like this song. At all. Yeah, this one, it sounds so weird, doesn't it? And I really like too, Toy So Good. Wait, let me add this into this playlist too. I really like season 2. It's just love to burn anymore. I left it on 8. I haven't watched 9 yet. I just love the chords, man. The chords sound so good. It's time to say goodbye. Okay, this is my favorite one. I would probably do a cover of this. We said goodbye to all the things we loved. Gave up our lives just to find that it was not enough. We left in fate, left our solitude, our carefree peace. What we got would change the world was just a childish dream. We failed to stop our own demise, the tragic ends before our eyes. Hope has no place here. God, I love this song. Sorry, I haven't actually listened to this in a long time. The fact that I remember so much of it is actually crazy. trying to avoid is already here. For roses will never bloom. Which is funny because I think this is one of Kip's least favorite. Maybe I have a list in the Discord yet. Still. I think I put it in anime night, maybe? I remember making a whole list of the ones that I enjoyed. Where's my list of the ones that I enjoyed? Man, where is it? You're only suffering. But yeah, this is my favorite one. Man, I don't see it. I don't know where I put my fucking list. Where's my fucking list? What? Okay, here we go. Okay, I said volume 2, volume 1 and 8 are best OPs of the show. And then I don't remember what I said. I think volume 7 is good, right after volume 8 for me. Oh, this is my ordering. I found it. Okay. I went 2. I said 2. I don't believe it anymore. I believe it's 8, 2, 1, 7, 4, 5, 6, 3. I really hated 3, man. I really hated it. Okay, anyways. We'll get off of that tangent, shall we? But yeah, RWBY has some great songs. I should honestly watch season 9. I just need to... Did you like it? Or the song? The song is a good song. Do you know the reason why this ended up on my, like songs? So I was in college and I was like walking home from work one night. And as I'm walking home, I hear I see a car go by, and as the car goes by, it's blasting this song like so loud that you can fucking hear it from the outside of the car, which like I hate, but like it reminded me. I was like, man, I remember this song. And I like, as soon as I went home, I looked up Loser and I was just like, I'm gonna add it. I'm gonna add it to my like songs. This would not be on my like playlist and it like songs, and if it was not on my like songs, it wouldn't have been on my stream playlist. If I had not heard that guy play this in his car at full fucking volume. So why don't you kill me? It is such a bop. Because I am a loser baby. So why don't you kill me? Anyways, remember when we like are gonna play a game? Guys, it's time to play a game. I know, crazy. Maybe one time I'll play Honkai Star Rail at some point. Cause like I really need to I really think I would like it maybe. I don't know, it's